Hi everyone, coming on to show you what I've done so far. So I have took my A4 sheet of paper, cut it down to A6, so that's 4 sections. I then cut one A4, right, so I cut one of the A6 down into 2 strips, which were 2-inch. I made one into a book tag, so that was 2-inch strip. Used my tag topper punch, and that was it. Plain and simple. I have slightly inked the edges, and I've added a wee bit of ink to the purple one, just using a sponge dauber. I then took this one, which I didn't actually cut. I put one end in, I put one end into the tag topper, turned it around, put the other end in, and then I just slit it down the middle, and that gave me 2 tags. Okay, so that's one of my A6 bits of paper. Another one I cut on the horizontal, I cut it from corner to corner and made 2 sections. So that's going to give me another 2 cards. These ones I just cut randomly into 2 panels, so they're different depths. Okay, and that's going to make up another few cards. So what I have done is I have cut some strips in Wisteria Wonder, Pink Pirouette and Pool Party, just in various depths, and I'm going to make some panels for behind that, just so it looks as though it's been layered up. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll get them done. Alright, I'll just turn my glue upside down so that's ready to go. But first of all, I think I'll do my sentiments for the tags, because I think those will be easiest. Okay, so I've got some scraps here that I will use. A bit of other scraps, don't know what I've done with those though. Ah, they're there. Right, so I've got some other scraps there. Right, so I have got a little box with sentiments already printed out. I'm filming. Right, so I have got some sentiments in here that I've already stamped out and chopped up, so they're just needing layered really. So we will choose maybe, let's see, a lot of these on Tranquil Tide because I was using that last week for quite a few projects. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, we'll use that. Throw kindness around like confetti, we'll use that. That's quite a nice sentiment. And let's see. Thank you. Yeah, we'll go with that. Those sentiments we will just layer up. So for this was an inch circle, so I'm going to just go up a little bit. Where's my circle punch went to? Grew legs. Ah, there we go. Right, so that's 1 3/8. That should fit in there. Maybe a bit neat. Just and no more. There we go. So we'll layer that on there. And I think I'll use dimensionals on it. And I'll ink the edges of it just a wee bit. And my sponge novels actually came this morning. This was a set of 40. And I think it was £13. Right, there we are. Right, so just layer that on there. Dimensionals, where did I put you? The house that Jack built. I know exactly where I put them away. So where did I put my box? The mystery. That's it. So I'll just put one on that. I think that should be suffice. Lay it up in the centre of there. And then just a little bit of glue. And I think I'll put it there, just off centre a wee bit. There we go. So that's one done. Really simplistic. Okay. Now this one, I think I'll layer on pink pirouette. So I'm just going to use some white glue. And it's just a little bit I've put on it. Put it kinda with a thin border around it. Use my scissors. And I'll need to trim this down. I'm no good with working with big bits of card. Just go in and cut it right down. There we go. But that's not really straight there. It's even worse, I'm hopeless with this. My hands are a little shaky at times. That's better. Happy with that. Okay. And I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals, because that's a tag, not a bookmark. Two of those. Yep, there. So I've got that one, little tag. And we've got this one here. I think I'll use a wee bit of pool party. So I can find my larger bit of that. Under this. Just throw in some wet glue, and you can't even see what I'm doing now. Again, just line it up so that there's a small border around it. And then I'm just going to trim that off like that just now. Trim off there and then trim it off that way. Okay, so I've got a nice wee border around it. And then we just need to put it on again with dimensionals. So I've got 2 there. I'm filming. You going for my juice first?
Toilet, kettle, and then a bit.
So you're not going for my juice?
Toilet, kettle, jobs like that. Just go back,
Like that, okay. Throw kindness around like confetti. Right, so now we're on to our cards. So the 2 larger pieces, I have inked the edges of them. Okay. So I don't need to put a backing on them. I don't need a matte layer. So I'm going to just add one there, like that. And these are actually the same size as the card because I cut them to A6. Alright. So just like that. And just push into corner like that. Okay. Now to do the splatter effect, it's really simple. I just cover the part I don't want to splatter. Alright. Then I take my Stampin' Right markers and I just use the edge, whoops, and flick on a little bit of colour. And if I show you that up, you will be able to see the colour on it. Okay. Just because from a distance it doesn't look as though there's any colour there, but there is. Okay, so that's pink pirouette on. Then we will have Blushing Bride. Like that. Wild Wasabi. Like that. Pool Party. And lastly, Wisteria Wonder. There we go. Okay. Move that out the way. And I can show you that up close now. So you can see all the colours on there. And it just gives a quite cool effect. So we need another sentiment for that. Go with that, or I think we'll go with Send and Love. Quite like that. Right, so I am going to use our Wisteria Wonder. Just add some glue. Okay, like that. And we'll trim that out. Just got to trim that in a wee bit more. Yep. And then I'm going to use my corner rounder just to round the corners on that to match the sentiment. Now the corner rounder has been discontinued, unfortunately, but you can use your envelope punch board if you have one. Right, so I'm going to have that about there because I don't want to cover the big flower totally, and I'm going to pop it up on dimensionals again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as I said, this is a way of prioritising. If you buy your ink sets, you can then create your own background papers and give you the money to buy your own stamps instead of the papers, because papers are an added extra if you're on a budget. And what I'm going to do is actually use a wee bit of the Wisteria Wonder and colour in that wee love heart, just so that it blends. Okay, so I'm just going to use that and colour that in like that, and it just matches in with the rest of the card then. Okay, so that's one card done. Then we have our other panelled card. So this one I'm going to use as a landscape card. Okay, so we'll have it that way. As I said, it's just about prioritising your budget, and I just feel if you have a set budget, inks and stamps are going to last you longer than paper, because you can then make your own DSP. I mean, I absolutely love the Succulent Garden DSP from the last catalogue, but it's discontinued. But I have the stamps and I have the inks, so I can make my own Succulent Gardens DSPs. Right, so we've got it like that, and I'm going to use quite a large sentiment. I think there's one in here that's thank you that came from Celebrations that I think I'm going to use. That's a bit on an angle, I don't want that. That's better. And I'm going to come up there with it a wee bit, I think. No. I think we'll just stick where we were. Yeah. And I'm going to back this on the wild wasabi. Okay. So I'm just, oops, a wee bit of that on there. Just add a wee bit of glue. Now you can use tear tape, you can use your ATG gun, glue sticks, whatever you have. I just prefer wet glue for this technique because it gives you a wee bit of wiggle room. And I don't want a thick border. Because it's quite a big sentiment, so a nice thinnish border is going to look better. Like that. I'll just trim that off before I cut it down. There we go, just line that up. And cut it down. It's a wee bit too narrow, but it'll do. I'm just going to thin this side down a wee bit more as well. There we are. That bottom section needs thinned out too. There we are. Perfect. And this one I'm putting down with ink, with glue, because it is quite a large sentiment. Okay. Oh. Just as well to be covering that. There we are. So I've got that one. That looks ski whiff in the viewfinder there. A bit better. No, still looks ski whiff. Yeah. Let me just see if I can position that down a wee bit. There we go. Just add a wee bit more glue in there. That's a bit better, I think. My eyesight's not great today, I've not slept very much. I think it's that sentiment that does it, because it's kind of ski whiff. Don't know. It will do. Right, so the next one we've got is our cut ones. So I am going to layer this thick one on some thinner pull party. And this is just to give the illusion that I've got it matted on it. Okay, so let me just see. Oops. Raise it up a wee bit. Like that. Okay, because we'll be trimming the edges off them. So, I'm going to get some tear tape for this, because it's easiest. Go right across the top, corner to corner, tear it off, turn it, corner to corner, tear it off. There we are. And all we're doing is just burnishing that to make sure that when I go to take the backing off, it's there. Sorry about the noise, but I've got a bit of a full house at the minute. Jordan's friends decided that they wanted to stay over last night. Right, so we've got that. Then I'm just going to take my pull party. I'm going to line it up with one edge. Okay. And just bring it along the length of the tear tape and burnish it down. Turn it around and do the same on the other side. Measure it up to the edge of my tear tape and also to the edge of the card. Line it up with the top of the tear tape and just burnish it down.
Is that how you instincts?
There's a T after the C. Just trim those little bits off. And then we have our card base. And it gives people the illusion that the pull parties went all the way down when it really hasn't, and you've saved yourself a lot of cardstock. There we are. Just a wee bit of glue in the centre part. Like that. Okay, and I'm just kind of centralising it a bit. Now I have got a tiny wee overhang there, so I will just trim that off, but it is ever so slight. There we go. Like that. Okay, so we need a sentiment for that. But I think I'll wait until I've done the rest of them and do the sentiments at the one time. So we will use this one next, and it's basically the exact same idea. Just layer up your tear tapes and you can vary the depth that you want to give the border. Okay, so I hope that's kind of gave you some ideas on how to use your masterboards. I will have photos on my blog with both this project and the paisley and posies that I done last night. Okay, so I will have them on my blog as well, so you can see a variety and get some inspiration. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.